You don't have to feel bad about, dealing with poverty. As many men, I sit back and I listen to I was watching just last year the story. Shannon Sharp was interviewing Isaiah Thomas, and that's another thing I'm empathetic about. I didn't suffer severe poverty where I had to wear my sister's hand-me-downs, or I had to, endure clothes with holes in them and shit like that. I just didn't have to deal with it. Thank God. I mean, like, this is how I look at. I call it what spoon you were born in with or with. You were born with either, let's just say, you were born with either a wooden spoon, a copper spoon, a silver spoon, and a golden spoon. Shit, I think now some people born with a. This is for Jay-Z and Beyonce's child, Blue. Some people are born with a fucking platinum and diamond spoon. Okay, in the case of Blue, I mean, some people are fortunate. I myself, I definitely would say I was born with a copper spoon. Now, some people are born with a wooden spoon. Okay, and that means that they were born, severely poor. Okay, which I would even say a wooden spoon. Go try to buy a wooden spoon today. Wood prices are through the roof, and they don't have wood spoons. Like, I mean, it would cost a little bit more for a wood spoon, but I would even, you could just say plastic spoons. Some people are born with plastic spoons. A plastic spoon would be probably, yeah, you're born adopted. It's children that are right now, like, people got to understand, they don't know what the fuck is, like, from the lowest depths of society all the way to the highest. Like, you got children right now, babies that are born in a freaking prison. Their parents gave them up for adoption. The mother, because of her circumstances, she absolutely knew that, she was pregnant. She was gonna have the baby, but because she was, facing poverty, she probably, doing about 5 to 10 year bid, 20-year bid, whatever. She's giving her child up for adoption. She's going to prison. Okay, she's this is happening. Okay, this is what's going on that you don't see on the news and shit like that. But this happens every day in America, in society. You have mothers that are born in prison. I mean, giving birth to children in prison, and then they have to give them up for adoption in some cases. Okay, if they don't have their mother and father or their family, an intact family, they have to give the child up for the adoption because they don't have anywhere for the child to go. So, from that being said, yeah, I mean, somebody that was born with a plastic spoon, in that case, plastic, because you got family members that are plastic. I'm not, and don't, I don't want anybody to take my light and my knowledge and go, commit violence on somebody, because, man, I listen to some dude, man, in Chicago, man, called the Broke Genius, and man, he shed a lot of light, man. So I'm going to go see Nuck Nuck and Kinfolk and them, and I'm going to tell them about themselves. No, don't use my power to try to use that to be weak, to use some type of ploy for your weakness. You gotta, overcome whatever you gotta come up with. I mean, a lot of decisions you gotta wait your time to really think them through. Go look at my games when I play chess. When I'm quiet and I'm thinking shit through, I usually win if the motherfucker's not cheating. You know, when I rush and just make rash decisions when I'm playing chess, I tend to lose. What's going on, Joe? Don't know who the hell you are. I think I've seen you before, but what's up? Good morning to you or good evening, depending on where you are. But the thing is that when it comes down to that, yeah, I would definitely say that's a plastic spoon. I've explained the wooden spoon. Wooden spoon is you got both parents and they're broke. They're broke. They're poor even because I'm broke is middle class. Okay, broke is middle class. I know this is gonna offend. This is somebody's listening. Somebody gonna listen to this at work and they was feeling all good. They going to work, they feeling great about themselves. They got them a nice brand new house and a nice car and some student loans. And they listening to this. God damn it, the sourness that they're gonna feel. Yes, you're broke, ma'am. You're broke, mister. Because your liabilities are more than your assets. Okay, so the thing is that you got you got people that are born poor, and basically they are they got both parents, but they're just poor. That's a wooden spoon. Okay, silver spoon is like your parents were literally middle class. They find that they live the finance life, which most Americans do, most people do. And they have a very nice, their parents are able to take care of the bills and responsibilities of their finance life. And you live in a nice house in a subdivision and blah, 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 blah. Like literally, yeah, this goes into evolution. Okay. My children are pretty much, I would say, they pretty much, yeah, my children, I live in a silver spoon life. Thankfully, I have to fight holy hell every day to keep that, keep that silver spoon in their mouth. But then I would say golden spoon would be, yeah, if your parents are, have a wherewithal of, like, let's just say, they making $100,000+ a year combined or whatever. That'd be, golden spoon. And I already talked to you about platinum spoon. You lucky some of my bitches. But the thing is that when it comes down to what I told my cousins was that it's okay if you don't have a lot of money. It's okay if you know what I'm saying, your clothes you don't have at that time. This was like late 2000s. I mean, whatever the fashions was there, because I really don't keep up with too much of fashion. And this is why I know, this goes into what I know. I seen some of the brokest men, some of the poorest dudes get bad ass chicks that other motherfuckers would have to pay for. This is the dirty secret of this whole money thing. Women, I say